Good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. This is yours truly, the number one grinder. One of the best kept secrets on YouTube, the best of the business. Well, just a long time coming, but I haven't done these in a while. It's the Underrated Afternoon Talk number 12. Yes, Underrated Afternoon Talk number 12. Ladies and gents, open panel. Yeah, I haven't done these in a while, so I said let me start some. The evening talk that I might do one like towards the end of the month or probably a while wait to after New Year. Probably wait to after New Year's. And I'm gonna Hey Mo, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. We gotta do a chop ups. We gotta do a chop up. Let me turn my camera on. Thanks for coming. This is my day one sis right here. Monica had been through it and everything, and I want you to go check out. I want you to go check out her channel. Do a great job and everything, and always hold people accountable. And she always been a big supporter of mine and everything. And I really appreciate it. We here, and I don't know why they take you off of moderator. Well, I'm gonna add you on back. That's my sis right there, brother Sheet. How you doing? What are you? Well, oh yeah, Monica, if you wants to come up, let me know. I can see you the link to come up if you. I'm saying if you want. This is the Underrated Afternoon Talk number 12, and that's how I go. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Make sure everything's all right here. Let me read this out. Come enjoy real conversation with the number one grinder, us as the righteous ones. Individually, let's make a change within ourselves and genuine being there for each other. We all we got. These days when you with the real, better hold on to ones that is real. A lot of faces out here. Shout out. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna hit y'all. You know what? I feel like New York today. Feel like New York. Take it back. Take it back where I'm from. Be back in 3 minutes and 20 something minutes. All right. Be back. Hello?
What's goody?
Hey.
Yeah, I gotta be a little low key because I'm still in the office, but I wanted to touch
Okay.
base because we keep going back and forth on email.
Hey, what question you want to ask?
No, you just need to give me a date and a time. Like we need them.
Okay. When's a good time for you, Monica?
Um, well, what hours do you work? Do you operate under?
I usually operate at nighttime around 10:35, but that's your bedtime, right?
On some nights.
Okay. Well, I usually operate like 10:35, but it could be like 10:05.
All right. So you said 10:35 in the evening.
Yes.
All right. So the only um so Tuesday and Wednesday evenings would be complicated. So I could do like a Monday, a Thursday. I can't do a Friday, but I could or a Saturday.
Okay. Saturday. All right. So how's tomorrow sound?
Tomorrow's a Thursday. That's great. Yeah, I could do that.
Huh? That
Yeah,
sound good to you?
that sounds good to me.
Okay, that's the only thing I'm just asking you,
Okay.
sis, is
Uh-oh.
send me a picture or send me a picture or avatar, and it'd be very much appreciated you do a pre-record at your channel, let people know that you're gonna be over here.
Okay, so you asked me to do some work ahead of
Yeah,
time.
yeah, yeah, you know
So
I
wait
gotta
a
let you
second.
know. You know I
No,
gotta let
it's
you
not.
know.
It's not. No, it's not that. It's time. It's time. Like I gotta make time to do things like that.
I got you.
So Thursday evening, a
Tomorrow
picture
night.
is not a problem. We could find a picture, but to pre-record something, you know how hard it is for a
All right.
person that only does
Okay,
live.
matter of fact,
What you want the pre-recording to say?
no, no, not
Talk to
pre-record. No,
me.
no, 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 no. I'm make it easy for you. You can do a minute video, do a minute video, quick one on your channel. Let people know that you be over here, and I'll send you the link to the show when I set it up.
Okay. All right. I can muster something like that up.
Yeah, thank you.
Hold on a second.
All right. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the number one grinder. This is the Underrated Afternoon Talk, number 12. Ladies and gents, open panel. I might be back tonight to do number part 11 on family we need to do better. I don't know yet, but it depends how I feel. Um,
Okay, wait a second. What's the criterion in the chop it up? And do you
okay.
really want my audience?
I dealt with your audience before, Monica. Do you remember?
Um, you know I call that a cemetery, right?
You're right.
So I'm just, I'm not trying to be funny. Like you know how
I
you
get
try to, sneak out at night. I try to sneak away from them folks. I'm
okay,
not
gotcha.
even gonna try to be.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna hold you. I mean, I'll make the video, but I'm just saying, do you want that kind of karma in your
Okay, I do it like this. I'm gonna leave that up to you. Okay?
life again?
I'll leave that up to you. I'm gonna
What we
leave that up to
chopping it
you.
up about?
Yeah, I'm gonna explain right now. It's not an
Okay.
entity. I'm gonna ask you
Uh,
questions about you, and also you gonna ask questions about me. Chop up on the darkness roundtable. That's all it is. Because I want you to engage and ask questions about me too.
Okay, so these are just like interest questions, stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah. And then you're gonna bounce back and ask me, let me like that. Yeah, engage.
Mm, okay. Okay. All right. You got me making video, 1 minute video. You got you got me putting some work in. What sets you claim these days? What community what community are you belonging to these days?
What?
What community do you belong to?
I'm underrated. Hey, you know I roll.
No,
I don't know.
you got your own community, just like I'm Monica Mo Justice, I got my own community. But what sector are you part of or you considered part of?
I don't consider no part of no sector. I'm just doing my content. There's some they said I belong in the black sector, but I don't believe it. There are some said I belong in the manosphere. I don't believe that either. I'm
Hmm.
to me I'm independent.
Yeah. Well, we all well, not we all, but okay, and all right. I just asking, I ain't really been out my I don't really come out of my block and lot too much.
I got you. Shout out to Sister Coco and all like that. So let me let people know before Coco Tina, Sister Coco Tina, thanks for coming. Cooking with CER. Thank you. Prince, if you is still in the chat, check your email. There is confirmed Monica Mo Justice will be here tomorrow night, and she'll be chopping up with me on the Darkness Roundtable. That is 10:35 tonight. So please stay tuned with that. Yes, she's gonna ask me questions, and trust me, knowing Monica, the way she's it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. This is she's a long. I've been knowing her for a while, and I consider her one of the few. She consider part of she part of the family, and she's one of the few has been on part of some of my part of my platforms and stuff, and bring some justice.
I've known you now 5 years.
Yeah,
It's
I'm
going
going
on
six.
5 years. Yeah.
Yes,
Wow.
going on six.
Yeah.
Going on six, right?
Going on 6. Yeah. Wow. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. All right. Anything else for today?
That's it. No, Coco Tina, that would be tomorrow night. I'll
We're
be
doing it
chopping up.
Thursday night.
Yes, tomorrow night. Yes, tomorrow night. Yes.
He gave me homework. I gotta make a I gotta make a 1 minute clip. I gotta send pictures. Ooh, this is so formal. And
Yeah.
that's it. So what are you doing on a night like tonight? Well, I mean, you here in the
Well,
middle
we
of the day. What are you
well
talking
well
about?
well we gonna talk about certain things. I wanted to get into the Senate rate, the senator that won the race in
Oh
Georgia.
yeah, I
I
forgot that
wanted
you are a politics guy.
yeah. You know me. You know I dip and dab now. You know that now. So we're gonna dip and dab in that. I want that, and I'm glad that you up here because of your expertise. A lot of people don't know, and I want you to explain to people how it goes in the legal part of it, because a lot of people in this space don't even know. But before we get to that, let me introduce a Miss Queen in the building. Thanks for coming.
Oh, no worries. What's going on?
All right, got the women up in the in the panel.
Hi,
How you doing?
finding you.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, so
Mm. So, did you think there would be a different outcome other than Warnock versus whatever that dude's name was?
Raphael, in a way,
Well,
I did.
he won, didn't he win?
Yeah, he won. Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure because I went to sleep. He won.
Yeah, he won. He won, and that's when the Democrat already had the Senate, but now they got more power to Senate, and they don't need the extra vote, to come from the vice president. So
Well,
so
they won't need a tiebreaker. Well, they wasn't gonna need a tiebreaker anyway,
anyway,
was
yeah,
they?
exactly.
Yeah.
No, yeah,
All
even if
right.
he would, even if he would have lost, they have it anyway. They just don't have the House.
Yeah, that's the sad part.
Yeah,
But they don't have the house because they did a rope a dope on Nancy Pelosi towards the end. First they arrested her husband for that other stuff. Then they went and kidnapped him and tried to kill him inside his own house. So they had her under attack.
yeah. And Monica, I'm glad you bring it up. I want you to explain to people of the legal how they went down
On what part?
of the how they treated Nancy Pelosi and the kidnap of her husband.
Well, the husband situation, like I think that just was well, okay, you know how I feel about this topic. Somebody else jumped up here, but you know how I feel about this because sometimes when people refuse to relinquish power, other people come in and try to take it.
Right.
So I think that's what happened to her. Introduce your new member on the
Excuse me, Miss Monica.
panel.
I hear some justice every time. Yo, shout out to brother Prince. We always play around like that. Yeah, she always like that. Shout out to brother Prince, man. Introduce yourself, please, to the beautiful women in the panel. Also, beautiful Coco Tina, my brother, sports CEO.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Prince Pierre. I'm the host of the Prince Pierre 9.5 Live Show, basically the game show where we let the game show. What's going on, lovely ladies?
Good evening.
Yes,
Yeah, I see y'all over there talking about that race over there in Georgia
yeah.
with the preacher man and the football man, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Oh,
we didn't say they had good candidates. We just, we didn't get to pick
I
the
couldn't.
candidate.
What she say?
I said
you
we
Yeah,
didn't
could,
get
you
to
you,
pick
breaking
the
up a little bit.
candidate. I'm sorry,
Uh,
I'm moving around the horses. Um,
okay.
I said we didn't get to pick who. We didn't get to pick them.
Yeah.
They
uh,
already, they already had one. They already had Warner, and then
Oh, stop
yeah,
though.
she
She
love.
come back. Yeah, she
Yeah,
said she's moving around and she come back.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
well,
gone.
yeah. But I would say this about we talk about Brother Prince often. The thing about this now the Democrats, you got the Senate, you got the House, and then you're talking about you're gonna need votes and everything. I don't know why I'm saying this, but I'm gonna put it out there. Are y'all gonna talk about the black man issues? I don't know why I say that because they know they not. So I'm just putting it out there.
You know my take on the Dixiecrat, Democrat Party. I don't have nothing
Oh
to do with
yeah,
them.
right.
So I mean, everybody knew her. I mean, come on. I mean, the Democratic candidate to me sucks. I forgot his name though, because he had to go to a runoff with Herschel Walker. So we know you ain't worth a damn. Because you should be able to dominate Herschel Walker right off the bat though. You end up been going on a
Mm-hmm.
runoff with this man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, because it is what it is. Herschel was a little more articulate and he spit a little bit better game. Looked like he might would have demolished this dude.
Yeah.
But he's not too articulate, and he was saying some stupid stuff. He just stood on the platforms of the conservative platform that it was on, and not saying dumb stuff about China Air and all this other stuff. He might have won. He just stuck to the
Mm-hmm.
politics.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And also he's a puppet. He's talking about vampires and
right.
stuff. What the?
Yeah,
What,
Yeah, yeah, he was talking crazy. I don't know what he was doing, but for him to get to a runoff, that was a victory. That was a victory for him amongst himself.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, to make it that far, yeah. And welcome back, Sister Monica. And Sister Queen, I want you to get into the conversation too. I said for me, and Monica, I'm glad you came back. I was saying this down at the Democratic Party, and that I'll be hearing, and Brother Prince, I'm glad here, I'll be hearing for the last few days about the black man vote around the country. Is the Democrats is going to reach out to the black man and talk to them and stuff like that.
No,
Oh,
they're not reaching out to no black man vote. They is placating to the black monolith. I mean, black matriarchy, and they're going to
mm-hmm,
continue to do that. Sorry, ladies, they got you. They got you. Coning and buffooning for that particular party. It's not.
mm-hmm,
They for some Cynthia G type of agendas. They also is against free market. They basically a socialist. They got a socialist, communist mindset, and capitalist society
mm-hmm.
is not going to work. Uh, Democratic Party has shut down a big industry that I deal with that pretty much employs a lot of people. A lot of your people that come out of the penitentiary, they go to the oil fields. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
when he shut down that oil field situation, when Biden got office, it took a lot of the guys that got out the penitentiary out of work. Now you want to know. Now you got these Negroes in your city back doing the felonious acts they're gonna put in the pen. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Because I know brothers that came. I know brothers that come out of TDC, man. They go right downtown to the doggone workforce commission, and they're right on over there to Midland, Odessa, or they send them over there, man, and they don't care about being over there 2 or 3 weeks at a time. They free making $25, $30 an hour coming out of 7 cents a day enslavement aspect situation, you know. So the
Mm-hmm.
trucking industry is getting messed up. Why your food is high because they raising diesel prices up so high. So you know what they do?
Mm-hmm.
They pass the money on to the consumer, and that's why you go in the
Right.
store paying $7 for some eggs. Like Jason
Right.
Whitlock would state, say he went online, he had to pay $7 for some eggs. No, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Really is. Really is. Sister Queen, there's anything you want to add on?
I mean, everything is high, but I don't know what switching parties gonna do about it. And
Whatever. Let's go
capitalism
with
is
that.
failing, so the society is moving more towards socialism because capitalism
Well,
don't work. The reason why everything is high and has been high is because capitalism is failing. People ain't got raises in damn near a decade. And I'm like, why ain't nobody getting no raises, but the cost of living steady going up across the country? Capitalism is failing. So I'm not exactly sure what this argument between black folks is about parties. It's two parties of the same fucking government. It don't matter. They're gonna do the same thing. It's just the different method of how to screw the people. Don't make no sense. And talk to the black man. Who they gonna talk to?
well, first of all, we don't have think tanks, but I disagree with that because I remember under the orange man, I know a lot of brothers that drive trucks and work in the industrial revolution was eating very well. So I don't know about that. See, I'm all about the money. I'm not with the social politics. I'm not really with CNN and MSNBC and people telling me what race, who's racist, who's not racist. Because if you go by what politics states, you go by what's written. And all I know, you got brothers out here that's basically on podcasts right now that shouldn't be on podcasts. They should be locked up because of certain pardons. You got
Mm-hmm.
people out here that was eating very well, you know. Truck
It's
drivers
still
out
people that
here.
eat very well. But
No,
that ain't
no,
never
no,
been true for
no.
the bulk of the country. So just
Well,
because one group of people is doing well, that does not justify saying, "Oh, we need to go vote for these people," or everybody is against us. The argument sound crazy as hell to me.
I vote for my interest, ma'am. So I don't really. I vote for my interest, and I vote for the people. I vote for the industrial revolutionist type of people, people that actually makes this country move. So you
Mm-hmm.
trying to tell me that back in 2020 you went to the store and you was buying some eggs for basically $1.99,
Mm-hmm.
all because of the COVID. Then you come in here and Democratic Party taxes the heck out you. You had opportunities. It's ways to pay the tax code you know nothing about. I'm not trying to insult you. Where you pretty much 1099 or do your personal LLC or personal S corp yourself, you don't have to pay nothing. Your tax burden is lessened. You had a lot of black people that's running around here, you know what I'm saying, getting money. You had the HBCUs, let's get into them a little bit, that got a whole lot of money from the orange races, as you like to call, and then the traditional Dixiecrat races turned around and took the money away from them. Facts, ma'am. So, yes, HBCUs got their money took back from them, repealed a deal from them. So, no, I'm just going by where the money is. It ain't even about, I'm born out, I've been in the politic area a long time. I mean, my grandmama had the political mess on. I asked her, who you vote for? I said, I just vote for my interest. I don't vote for no party. I just vote for who the best white man they can get the job done. My grandma voted for Reagan. My grandma voted for Clinton. My grandma voted for Bush. She just voted for who she thought is the best candidate for the job at the time. She ain't in the business because she said this social stuff that we talking about, you know, about them woman. Man, let me say this, man. I'm gonna end it like this, man. I'm not, reparations ain't gonna come until we reparate ourselves and do business amongst ourselves anyway. And plus, we over here and plus, we've been a slave to the Democratic Party as a whole since 1965, based off the civil rights movement, the same civil rights movement, because it was council language with the minority game. Now everybody else come over here eating off our game, and we ain't getting off because of the minority. Because anything could be a minority. A white woman is a minority. Y'all double minority too, black woman, but the black man, we ain't getting too much, but I don't complain about getting nothing because I'm in the industrial revolution. So I get out here and get mine. I just don't want nobody taking all my money through the tax code. I don't want my fellow owner operators paying all this high price for diesel for no damn reason because they want to shut a pipeline down. Okay, because when that pipeline open, that is a resource where then they can turn around and barter back over overseas, and overseas don't raise the rates on OPEC, don't raise the rates up because they know we can use ours. But when you shut
Mm-hmm.
it down, now they can raise the rate up. This is business here. You see what happened with the tariffs. When the tariff things over there, the Chinese are
Yeah.
still over there. Again, and another thing is ever since this new guy got in there, you got people on the port strikes, and also you got the doggone railroad strikes. I didn't see no railroad strike ever in my life. So if you're not part of the industrial revolution, man, you don't believe in blue collar. I'm blue collar lives matter. You understand? You ain't with that. Then I don't understand why you would back the Democratic Party, or you would look at
I
think
don't
that
back no party.
socialism, or I'll say social. You think socialism is the way?
I don't bag none of it. I bag what's gonna be the benefit for all. I don't got time to sit up here and have these stupid ass arguments because it's stupid. The country gonna move in the direction that it needs to move to based on what's gonna benefit everybody involved. And the only people that have a problem with things moving toward what's gonna benefit everybody are people that want to own and hoard everything.
Okay. Oh, all right.
And who wants
Anything
to
you?
own? And who wants to own and hoard? Be more specific.
Allegedly, it's the 1%. Allegedly, I don't know. Everybody trying to chase a bag and chase a coin. But I remember the first time I got an apartment, I paid $425 for rent. That same apartment is over $1,000 now. That's ridiculous. Should
In
no
what state?
person coming out of high school have to be worried about paying $1,000 rent? That's ridiculous. And that
And
was
when did the
before
rent?
COVID. That shit started climbing up before COVID. So we not finna sit up here and play like COVID is the be all end all. No, the country been moving toward being really shitty and being a terrible place for citizens before COVID even happened. COVID just expedited what was already going on.
Got it. Okay.
No, I don't. I
That,
mean, I ain't tripping on COVID, but I just know that at the end of the day, uh, yeah, my rent got raised too, man. So I know about it. I was over there paying, under $1,000 for rent. Now I'm paying almost $1,200 for rent. So I know, but that has happened in the last 2 years. I just know that pretty much I don't understand. I'm like this here. I ain't gonna tell nobody to vote for the Orange Man or the Republican Party, but I would say this: there's no reason for black folks to be exercising no vote for no Joe Biden that locked up you. If you're a millennial, that locked up the Generation X generation. I know that, so I was never gonna vote for a guy. You understand? Because I remember in 1994. I tell you real quick, I come in the house. My grandma used to keep it on C-SPAN all day for every day. So why you keep it on C-SPAN every day? Don't worry about it, boy, because I know when the law comes. I came in the house and said, hey, boy, sit down. I'm going to tell you something. This is somebody that's passed a little law out here, okay, that's gonna lock you niggas up. So I need you to reevaluate what you're doing out here, because if you get hemmed up by them folks, they're going to throw you behind the penitentiary for life for a long time. That was when they was giving 25 years. That's when they was giving you 25 years for baking powder. You understand me? Because they was giving the white boy the same amount of time, giving him for the powder by himself. They was just giving him what you call probation. You got caught with that baking powder experiment, they lock your butt up for 20-something years. So and then black folks went over there and ran over there and voted for that sucker. That's the main thing that made me mad. I ain't care about you voting for that Orange Man. I'm just saying you should just bow the election out. And plus we don't even
Well,
use the vote. First we don't even use the vote called quid pro quo. This ain't even my speech. This is go to Dr. Claude Anderson that wrote the books Powernomics and Black Labor and White Wealth. They tried to parlay some money over there and get some organization over there in Detroit, and they kicked them out of there because they didn't want to be known. They didn't want to open up no black town like they had Chinatown, Little Italy, and Cuban town. So that's all I'm saying. It really is for black
yeah.
folks to be understanding what the vote is. The vote is a power move. It ain't no doggone exercise move. You want to exercise, go to Planet Fitness or go to All Time Fitness or go to doggone 24 Fitness and exercise. You don't exercise in the right to vote.
Yeah. Let me get in on Sister Mo. Anything you want to add on, sis?
Um, can I just ask what state everybody is coming from?
Well, formerly from New York, as you already know, I'm in Virginia
Mm-hmm.
now.
I'm from the lost
I was
state, Texas.
I was born and raised in Texas, and I done lived all over the world. So I don't really got a home right now. Right now, I'm in Washington.
I'm good. I just want.
Okay.
As far as the laws, yeah, the laws are not equal toward African Americans. However, them locking people up, I'm not mad at that. They need to lock more of them up. Because when we got us shooting us and killing our children, and nobody's batting an eye, but we want to march in streets and create a ruckus when a police officer kill one, that's a problem for me. Because we need to be upset when them little children be losing their lives because niggas want to go outside and play nigga games. Yes, lock them up. If you know crack did bad things to our community, to our neighborhood, and our people, and you still chose to participate in that, yes, you deserve to be locked up because you harmed our community. I don't care about none of that. Fight for the laws to be equal because if you selling dope, you should go to jail the same amount of time. But I'm not finna be upset because they put people that was harming our people in the slammer. That's where they deserve to be.
Well,
Okay,
this is what I'm gonna say. This is what I'm gonna say. The reason why I asked everybody what state they were coming from, is because a lot of stuff that you guys spoke about, it was really on a federal level. And states like Texas, um, they're heavy in punishment, penalties. Virginia, these are states that look at the feds to do what the states don't do. So it just gives me an idea what where your perspective is coming from based on where you live at.
I don't know about
Because it's
Texas.
different.
Texas. Oh, go ahead. I thought you was done.
It's different for me. I'm in New York, so I see things, a little bit differently. I feel a different way about the 1980s and the 1990s and the consequences of it. But we didn't have people getting federal time. You know, only like John Gotti and people like that got federal time. Everybody else got state time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that
And
was
Biden
Rico.
and yeah, and Biden's bill didn't impact us on a state level. Those are federal laws that he was writing into existence.
I have to disagree with that because it was a state level, but what happens sometimes when the federal government back put something on there because same time in 1994, George W. Bush became governor of Texas. And when they passed that doggone crime bill, George W. Bush came in Texas and he executed those laws at the state level. So I can't
Correct.
agree with
And,
that. Yeah.
but the first thing I did was ask you what state you came from. The first thing I said is that because of your state, I said Virginia and Texas, um, they follow suit um, behind federal law. But those were federal laws. Everybody didn't enact them on the state level. Um,
Yeah. So Texas
so
had
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, they
But
here now, and I saw 'em.
Texas
Go
is
ahead.
a state I would not live in. I would not go to live in Texas at all, and it's because of their laws. It's because of their think process. Um, it just I wouldn't find it conducive for me to live there, and I'm not a person who breaks the law. I just would feel uncomfortable
I
with
mean,
how they
I
do
grew up in Texas. I love Texas. Now, this was the first time I've ever lived in a Democratic state, so I don't really know what it's like. And I just got here, so I don't know nothing about it. But I know if you ain't out there breaking the law, you don't got to worry about it. Most folks that complain about the law and stuff, they be out there doing criminal shit, and they know they doing criminal shit, and they want some kind of slap on the wrist or blame the white man excuse. No, you is a criminal, and you need to go to jail.
it.
I
I
mean, I agree with that, but then, like I said, if you, yeah, because that's just lack of getting kids understanding. A lot of that is raising, a lot of that is poverty, a lot of that is not uh, taking the initiatives like Alonzo Hall be talking about. We don't invest in our kids at a young age. We don't awaken the blood. We don't awaken the genius in the child. Uh, so a lot of that is family first. A
Exactly,
lot
it's
of
a
these
us problem.
yeah, it's a us
What are we
problem.
sitting
mm,
up here blaming political parties for? This stuff go on inside of our homes.
But
you blame
let
the political parties because they make the rules that impede families from progressing. So, for
Yeah,
example, I recently had a discussion about somebody said, "Oh, do you blame for the breakdown of the family? Do you blame government or do you blame the family?" So the panel was like, "Oh, we blame the family because people stopped doing Bible, taking children to church, and so on and so forth." So I say here in New York, I would blame the government because they instituted something called ACS, who interfered with parents disciplining their children. And when you have generations where you can't discipline your children, you raise defiant um, you raise defiant individuals who have no respect for authority, but then you want to give them authority for them to adhere to. So you can't you can't tell people they can't discipline or raise or rear their kids a certain way with the fear of you going in prison for raising your kids appropriately, and then argue on the flip side of it that we need to bring the children into our system to punish them, penalize them, but which is also formulating a method of a job for somebody on the other side of it, because social workers, uh, juvenile detention facilities, foster care, wherever you house the kids, those will all become businesses because you instituted a rule that parents can't discipline their kids.
But see, like you said, it would be different on based on state. Because in Texas, you can discipline your children,
Yeah,
and
you can
if you're doing
discipline.
something that gets your children taken away from you, they provide you resources for you to get your children back. They don't want to keep your kids; they want you to get your kids.
Yeah,
So I guess
they want you. Texas wants you to keep your kids until these parents kill their kids in Texas, and then they want to talk about why they gave their kids back. Texas has one of the highest rates of children killed by their parents who are under the supervision of the state or were under the supervision of the state.
it's a lot of children in the thing. That's why another thing that people was talking about was abortion. I was like, it's all ignorant. We got almost 500,000 children under state care, and y'all trying to force people to have babies that they don't want. It don't make no sense. That's a lot on a state to try to take care of children that should be the responsibility of their parents. They can't oversee everything. I have peers who are social workers, work in child services. Their caseloads are ridiculous. It's no way that they can go and make sure all of those children are okay and do all of the things that they need to do for all of those children. That's not the fault of the state. That's the fault of the individual.
Well, let me say this, right? When I was with the ex in New York, I was a foster parent. And so I know what's really was going on. And it was a lot, and I'm gonna tell you, it was a lot of sexism, it was a lot of racism, and it was a lot of our people, our own people, was talking nonsense. Like especially as a man, I was discriminated because I at the time me and the ex was living together. They were saying, "Oh, you cannot take care." And then, oh no, and I'm gonna tell you, the FBI. When I said they they went through me, they went through me. Check me out right then and there. And everything I couldn't find nothing, but I know that this back like maybe 2000, mid 2000s, and I know it's got worse then. And sometimes when I knew then the state they had people there, but they ain't want to work. There are people in this system. I'm talking about this is what I'm talking about. Foster care. They had this personal endeavor of people of certain groups, and and also certain gender. And if you're a good person, no matter you for the community, they don't care. I'm telling you, I give you a case in point. One time, we forced a parent. This young boy, he had asthma bad. So what happened was I was the backup foster parent, right? So I called the agency up. I said, look, if y'all can't get me, I gotta take him to the hospital. Well, you bring him here and stuff like that, man. I said, so he was under my care. I said, yo, forget all that. So I had to make sure he's okay. Cause I had asthma, so I know the routines and stuff. Take him out in the cold. You hear what I'm saying? Cause I was gonna take the bus and now I gotta take cab. So I had to ride in the cab. I'm talking about rubbing his chest and do all I can. They ain't want to give me. They ain't want to give me the right away to get the message because you know what? Because I was a man, and it was quite a few women and some alphabet people. Then they was fighting with me, and I said, "Look, I'm in record, but it's a foster parent. I don't care you think about me. This child need medicine now, and but so much I can do." And so I had to take the child outside a few times because when you're asthmatic, you need air, you need oxygen, you need the constant cold air to get in your lungs so you can function. But ain't but so much you could do as a child because the immune system is not strong like us as adults. So for almost an hour and a half, they want to fight with me They had to end up calling the ex from work. She had to leave her job. I never forget, she was in the meeting. Leave her job, and that's when they said it's okay to get the medicine. And she said, I said, my man, he's on record. Why you didn't give it to her? Well, we didn't know. My name was right there all that time. Now, how about they didn't react on it? Because now the child start shaking. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And then I was in a phase. I was in this back in mid 2000. So what do you think is happening right now? So my thing is yes. Do our people do things for each other? Yes. And I agree with that. But also we deal with people that works in the system that needs to be questioned. And that's the sad thing about it. A lot of these people they figure they don't supposed to serve the public. They feel they're supposed to serve certain sectors of the public. Those person they don't need to be around. And it's real sad that I hear everybody saying y'all right and everything. Yeah, we killing each other and all that. But my thing is defeat the system. If the system is effed up, it's effed up. Us as a people, we effed up. Yeah, we are effed up. We need to get it together. When I'm saying this, and I know people might get mad at me, but I don't give a fuck. Right, that's how I feel right now. If we gonna talk about system, let's talk about all conversations about this system. Let's talk about all of it, because it's messed up. I see even our people getting discriminated for nothing because they did the right thing. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let me
Let's talk.
interject. Oh, I thought you was done. My
No,
bad.
I'm gonna finish it right now. Right now. So let's let's talk about all. And like my brother Prince said, this is a game show. He talk about everything. I gotta borrow that from you. Go ahead, my brother. Go ahead.
Yeah, let me interject about the foster care system. I'm an expert at it because I was actually my grandmama ran a foster care system in 1990 all the way to 2002, and she had 100% adoption rate. And I asked them, how in the hell did you have 100% adoption rate? She said, Prince, you play football, right? Or you play sports, right? Yeah. What's your goal? To win a championship. All right, then. So that's my goal. Is to get these kids adopted. My goal ain't to sit here. My goal ain't to sit here and hoard these babies, because she already know. Because she went by the mathematical data that they say it's over. Like you said, it's over. So what? 30,000 or 20,000 kids. So she like, if I get these kids adopted quick, I'm gonna always get some more kids. So whatever I'm getting, I'm gonna always get until I retire. I remember the kids like it yesterday. Michael and Ashley, Tammy and Eli, Cody and Cassandra. You understand? Shit. All of them got adopted. She even had them little emergency babies. Got them adopted. You understand me? 100% adoption rate. When she told me when she went over there and retired, but they said them white folk crying. They said, no, we love you. You got 100% adoption rate. I say, God damn, come on, 100% adoption rate. That ain't supposed to happen. But she told me the game. So, she took them kids over there, wherever they had to go. Like you said, she took them over there to the doctor. She took them downtown over there and got their toys and everything. I had Nate Newton down there playing Santa Claus, like every year for the town county. Man, them kids, and she fed them kids very good. She took the money, and them kids were clean. And she was on, it was a show, Channel 8. They had a guy called Wednesday Child. She was on Wednesday Child every time. Yeah, she was on Wednesday Child 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? Did interviews on Channel 8 back in the day. And she wasn't trying to be on TV, but she was just doing God's work. So, yeah, get these kids a home. I'm gonna treat it like this is your home, but we got to get you a home. And these are black kids, and she ain't getting no. Well, you already know she wasn't getting no white kids, so we can cut that out. And on top of that, she will always take And another reason she said she was gonna always make money because she always took the brother and sister combination. Because a lot of people
Mm-hmm.
just want one kid, they don't want the brothers
Yep.
and sisters. And the hardest thing to get adopted is brother and sister team. So she had a hundred
Yep.
percent adoption rate off the one of the hardest hustles in the game, which is brother and sister team, brother and sisters. You know, multiple siblings. It's hard to get them adopted. People just want to adopt one, want to adopt the little
Yep.
babies. So I'm just giving y'all some game now. I watch that shit.
Yeah. Because that's what happened to me when I was living with the ex. You know, I said, let's take the brother. This they want to stop the girl. They don't know you cannot go because no, we don't want no girl because you know he lives here. And you know, so all right, so let's get the brother then. Yeah, let's
Mm-hmm.
take them, let's get them both. I don't
Yeah.
mind. Let's get them both. No, we can't. And see, New York at that time, it was messed up. This
And guess
agency
what time that was though? Let's put where the ghost is. Guess what? So you know what those kids was? That was your crack
mm-hmm.
babies.
Yeah, it was the crack babies. Yep, that's that could be the crack mamas, the crack parents
Mm-hmm.
back then too. So that's
Yeah.
another dynamic. At that time, people don't want to talk about. I talk about it because you deal with sick people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was doing the crack baby epidemic back then, so she was getting crack. She was getting crack babies adopted. Ain't that a bitch? She was
Yeah.
cold. Yeah.
Yeah, you all the shaking. She said that's a crap. You know what I mean? I mean, it be at nights that sometimes I had to crap. I have to stay up. Well, I have to go out the house. You know what I mean? One time I had to go outside. I had to find one of the kids. Snuck
Mm-hmm.
out the house and everything. I got him back because I knew the neighborhood real well.
Yeah, it
Yo,
was
yeah.
crazy. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
it's crazy. And all they have to go crazy. Oh, they don't. Yes, they are. Just look. And this was in the mid 2000s. So that dynamic right then and there, it was police even back then. They didn't want to deal with that.
Mm-mm. No, no, man. Yeah, so yeah, we know a lot of things. Yeah, so yeah, it's bad. I'm definitely not for. I'm definitely not for abortion. I'm definitely not anything. That's eugenics. I'm not for no eugenics. You know, that's doing the same thing. You know, you can't be. You know, that's 1947 Germany reenactment. Margaret Sanger reenactment.
Hmm.
You know, so if you're against them type of people, then you definitely need to be against Planned Parenthood,
Yeah. And also
Utah
you go.
Living.
I'm sorry.
Hmm. I'm done.
No, I'm saying, and then also to go. I'm gonna get back to Sister Monica, and then I say you want to go eugenics way back. The one who really started, Dr. Charles Darwin, and the others started in the mid 1800s. They were the ones to bring in the eugenics, and then that's when the different parts of eugenics was really happening back in the 1900s, like Brother Prince was saying. So I told people you go way back, and so. And you
Yeah,
think
they
about
are.
what Margaret Singer started. That was not too long ago, fam.
Yeah, called Darwinism, which is a socialist agenda. Again, socialism is terrible. Because socialism, you see what's going on with China with their social agenda. When they tried to say you can only have two kids, now they having a population shortage over there in China now. They complaining about it. You know, I just agree. You know, you just got to be mindful. I do agree with Dr. Prince Question's mindset. They think that people don't need to be having kids until they at the age of no younger than the age of 28. I do believe that. But as far as abortions and everything, I ain't with that. If you are a grown, if you gonna let something grow, you already know. I'm gonna say this, man. That's why they took such as education out of school so y'all don't know how babies are made. Technically, you just figure it out on your own. But when you had such education like I had when I went to school, and they told you if you do this, uh, don't get mad because the sperm and egg. Don't get mad because the sperm work. Don't get mad because the doggone egg works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You gonna let somebody run up in you like that, and the man gonna run up in there and think ain't no gonna happen? Think nature ain't gonna happen? I mean, I know you ain't no fool, you know. So they tell you that a long time ago. So you just have to be elementary, my dear Watson. You know, and this ain't rocket science. So if you woman enough to lay down and man enough to put it in, then you man enough and woman enough to raise a child. You understand? Or you need to leave that, or you need to wait until you ready for that. And they already know what you're supposed to be under for you even be thinking about conceiving children anyway. So it is what it is.
Got you. Sister Martha is still there.
Yes, I am. I'm just listening.
Oh, okay. Let me confirm tomorrow night, 10:35. Sister Monica will chop it up with me on the Darkness Roundtable. That'd be tomorrow night, 10:35.
Yes,
Um,
indeed.
yeah, and then after that, me and Brother Prince, we just got narrowed down the time. And then yours truly, the underrated one, will chop it up with Brother Prince on this channel. So the game show is gonna be at the Darkness Roundtable. I will advise y'all with my sister Mo right here and Prince. You do not want to miss that. You
Nah, you
don't.
definitely don't want to. Yeah, you definitely don't want to miss the Chris Pierre game show host story. So that I got some stories for you.
hmm
Yeah, but it's
And
all
Brother
good.
Prince and Brother Prince is gonna ask me questions too. So I'm just letting you know it's going down. So
Oh yeah.
can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. Can't wait. But tomorrow night again, um, Sister Margaret will chop it up with me on the Darkest Round Table. That will be tomorrow night, 10:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When I get the information, I will set it up. So yeah, and then we take it from there.
All
Um,
right, let me wrap up at the office. Um, it's nice meeting both of you. This was a very interesting conversation. I wish I wasn't at work so I could have weighed in a little bit more, but you know how that is.
I appreciate that, bro.
And I will see you when I see you. Okay.
Nice to
All
meet
right.
you.
All right.
Yeah, Mark.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Mark. When you get time, send me that so I can set it
I'm
up. All
gonna
right.
send you that stuff. I'm gonna put some work in. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
See
And,
you.
and, and,
Bye.
and let me and through the email, let me know you get home safe. Okay.
Oh, I sure will. No
All
problem.
right.
Thanks for
Thank
your
you.
concern. All right then.
Anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
God bless. God bless, sister.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but I think when you talking about the Dixiecrats, Brother Prince, I keep on telling people, um, T. Golly, thanks for coming. I let people know like this. Hey, I said, the president is a second generation Dixiecrat. Said, what do you mean? I said, you know who his mentor was? Strom Thurmond,
Yeah.
another
Ku Klux
Dixiecrat.
Klan member. Yeah. Ku
There
Klux
you
Klan.
go. There you go. I
Birth
said,
of
that
the
was.
birth of a nation.
There you go. Birth of the nation. That was his mentor. People. So
Yeah, he called
this,
himself. He professed that he's the next. That he's the next. He's the last great Dixiecrat. He professed that when he came up in the game. As a
yes,
young politician. He
yeah,
was yeah. They call him black men super predators off of Hillary Clinton. He was co-signing that. He was the author of the bill. You know, because it was a race based agenda. Because like I said, if the other races get a hold of the same situation, they ain't giving them that time. Now they over there trying to throw now because of the opium epidemic. Now they want to throw people in the track. Now they want to get ignorant and want to and throw people away a longer time. Now they kind now. So it's an agenda, it's a racing agenda, and yes, we know that the other party ain't no good, but I'm just I was taught like this a long time ago, man. You got one Republicans really don't give a damn what a nigga do per se, and Democrats are the pit bulls of black folks. They watching your ass, boy. They won't let you can't run them hustles in them games you used to no more. I just
Right.
want to wear, because everybody looking for a loophole in any law going on known to man. You know what I'm saying? That's what lawyers are for. That's what accountants for. Everybody looking for loopholes, man. So
Mm-hmm.
everybody here just bets over here in America. The smart ones do. Okay, so when black folks gonna start hedging their bets, and you just have to make sure that your vote is for something. You
Right.
know, instead of being you ain't loyal, so you ain't no loyal in voting. You know, like the Chinese did, man. The Asian community would say, man, they didn't vote too much for nobody. But what they did as a community, they would donate money to both sides of the party, called "Leave Asians Alone" money. That's what they called it. Leave Asians alone. Let us be money. And then they turned around and was able to do what they wanted to do. Now we know they got their own country and all that, but it is what it is. But it ain't like black folks supposed to go and bother to deal with an African country and nothing. So we need to be real. You ain't gonna do it. People been talking about it. Ain't gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I really got to say about that, though.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, damn. Queen popped off and everything. Well, I did Instagram earlier. I want you to go check it out. That's Jerry 5465 again. Jerry 546 all in low caps. Jerry 5465. That's my Instagram account. I want you to go check it out. Put some on there. And Brother Prince did a. He always did an outstanding job, but he did a house. This one with prime time Deion Sanders, and I want you to go check it out. Also, I want you to go check out Brother Mace Taggart. I want you to go check out Brother Prince channel at Brother Mace Taggart. Also, I want to check out Brother She Stay Sleep and check out Fourth Quarter Talk. Check out the Queen Queen's channel, the one just hope she come back. And I want you to check out Monica Mo Justice. Check out that's a great channel. T the Garley. I ain't see you in a while. Hope everything all right with you and the family. Um Again, me and Prince, we gonna get this thing going. Hopefully, I can squeeze you in, brother, this week because I know you're a busy brother. But definitely after Monica more justice, trying to get brother Prince. He gonna be over here chopping up with chopping up with me on the darkest round table, and you gonna see the game. You gonna see the game show formalized, and so be expected on that. Um, it is yes, it is true. Deion Sanders is that cold like Prince said, colder and bolder.
Yeah, Dion's ice is colder and bolder.
He's there. Yep, you heard it right. So he's there. Oh yeah, and Anthony Davis is hurt again.
Oh man, I'm not paying the Lakers no mind right now. They're not going nowhere. So y'all give me updates. I'm not even watching
Gotcha.
because I already know they're not gonna do nothing. If I catch them organically, I check them out. But yeah, I seen that Donovan Mitchell over there put 43 on them last night. I saw that. You know, yeah, 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 man. Just say, man, Kobe be happy and sad at the same time. Be mad because Lakers gave up the 43. Be happy because of Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, Donovan Mitchell they're playing good, man.
Yeah,
A lot of people trying to thinking that LeBron might end up going back to Cleveland. So, but we'll find out what's going on.
they find out what's
It ain't
going
working
on.
out. It
Yeah,
ain't working out in LA.
it's
I'm
not.
informed of
I
that.
think. Yeah, I don't think it had been working out for a long time ever since he came to Lakers. I think
Yeah,
he
since the bubble.
just the bubble. The bubble has not been working out, and they want to blame other people, but it's him. And see, this is the thing people don't understand. If you have to sabotage your own game for a person don't care, that's gonna be a problem. You know, here this man, he never want to change his game. He think everything go around him. He asked him to move without the ball. He do that. People say, oh, he want to play defense where he want to. And then he made some mistake. He want to blame others. So you actually see the ripple effect right now. but this been going on for years. That the media,
Absolutely.
but the media, mainstream media, every few they turn their head from it. This been going on for a long time, and I'm going to talk more about that too. I'm not going to talk about like the Lakers, but I'm just talking about LeBron. And so you probably hear more about. Do I talk about it maybe after New Year's? I'm going to do that too. So this is what we're going to do. It seems like nobody is not coming back. So we're gonna close this out, brother Prince. Last remarks, please.
Oh yeah, man. Sometimes, when I get talking this political talk, uh, yeah, man. The political ignorance can't be tolerated. If you want to be politically ignorant, that means you have been participating in the political voting process. If you don't give a damn, don't give a damn. Okay? I'm tired of these suit-toe give a damn Negroes running to the poll, voting against his own interests and her interests. You don't have the information. You're not reading the paperwork. You're not understanding what politics is. It's all about what's on the paperwork, what the policies have been written. And we understand what policies have been written and all policies that's been written and whatever been written against your interests, you know damn well that dude is not coming in to do your interests ever. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
you might have another politician might wrote one or two against your interest, but he might interest to even play the political process. When you go vote, you basically saying you're an American, right? So you have to look at it as an American mindset. Now, if you're looking at a black mindset, then that's organization and think tanks to make sure that we get what we need to get. Don't get mad at IQ for writing deals or whatever, and then the guy that everybody liked, that everybody put in, didn't even want to do no business. So they didn't even want to do no business. So you got to work who want to work with you, or you need to create and separate your own politics. You need to create your own politicians, but you need to, like you said, you need to buy, rent, and lease politicians. If you're not really
Mm-hmm.
put your money where your mouth is, same as the folk over to HBCU, black folks don't put their money in their mouth is unless it's Balenciaga and Jordan. That's the only thing you want to put your money on. So and Xboxes and PS4s. Yeah, that's all you want to put your money on, and then you want to get mad why the doggone vote ain't working for you because you ain't persuading nobody.
That's good. That's true. And everything what you're saying is true and everything. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's it. Like you say, gang. If you just want to go vote, and you just want to vote, then you got to vote for who naturally whose policies benefit yourself. Then you're gonna have to play selfish politics. So you're gonna either play group politics, self politics. Now we already know why the majority like the other party because they give them the free range to do the Planned Parenthood exercises, right? So yeah, they're gonna go vote for that. As far as black men is concerned, is that you got to vote your interests. So whoever got your interests at heart, your heart is open market economics and money. All right, and
Uh huh.
taxation and on top of that, you already know that it's taxation without representation. So I rather be zero taxation with no representation than I have nothing to say.
Mm-hmm.
That
That's
and I have to say, then you're gonna have to tax. You're gonna have to put money in there and tax them suckers up so you can make them do your bidding for you. Get
mm-hmm.
your own about this. I don't care what you do. Make a decision.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But that's it. I'm closed
Mike.
up.
That's
Game
it.
show has
Closed up,
ended.
guys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, again, yeah, again, tomorrow night I will chop it up. Mark and Mo Justice will chop it up with me on the Docs Round Table. That will happen tomorrow night at 10:35 p.m. East Standard Time. And after that, I'm gonna reach out to Prince, brother Prince right here. He gonna bring the game show to the Darkest Round Table. That's right. He gonna bring the game show to the Darkest Round Table. He gonna also ask me questions, and you know what I'm saying. So I can get you in before the week is out. Weekend is out. That'd be great because live. So that's what I do. That's how I do it. So I just put this out there today because I haven't done this in a while. and stuff like that. I don't know when the next time I think I'm gonna do an evening talk probably next week, but that's I'm gonna do it experimentally and see what's up there. But I'm still going like doing chop ups and everything. So I'm just letting people know the only way I'm gonna do a chop up if I already know you. And this is how my chopper. This is how the chop up is. It's not an interview. I ask you questions. You ask me questions. Chopping it up.
Yeah, it's a conversation. It's just a
It's a
conversation,
conversation.
right?
It's a conversation bounce on each other. So when I'm asking an avatar or a picture, and you do a pre-record from your channel, let people know that you care. Yeah, if you can't follow that, I can help you. That's the way. That's the way it is. Oh, we got back Sister Queen coming back. Okay.
Hey,
Oh, okay.
I gotta go.
Okay.
I I got a meeting at the school. There was a school calling, so if it get done and you still here, I come back.
Okay. But thanks for coming. I appreciate you. Hopefully we'll do a chopper with you too, Miss Busy. Miss Busy.
Hey, it's a lot of work being a homemaker. Y'all
Yeah.
have a good
Well,
evening.
you do the same. I'll reach out to you though. Have a good
All right.
night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Uh,
No, bye bye,
so
sister.
so yeah. So on behalf of my channel, Underrated Dog, your show is truly the number one grinder. We got the one on the game show host extraordinaire, brother Prince. Yeah. And this is it, dog. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. I might come back on tonight. Family, we gotta do better. I believe that be part 11. I might. And no, then Monday morning real talk. I might come. I don't know. It depends how I feel tomorrow and everything. But if you don't see me tonight or tomorrow morning, you will definitely see me tomorrow night. And when I do the chopper with my sister Monica Mo Justice. All right. So on that note, y'all have a good night. This one is Ghettos. Stay blessed, stay blessed, stay blessed. Good evening.